Good morning. Please excuse the hat. It's the only one I could find and it's bright, so we're making do with my Welsh hat. 11:44 and it's a beautiful day. I have been home for about a week now and this is what my routine has been looking like, and I'm really enjoying it and I'm already feeling a lot better. I know in my last video I was very sad and I just kind of felt lost, so in this video I wanted to share sort of what I've been doing and how I've sort of been managing my workload, because I'm sure so many other people are struggling with some form of stress. Even if you're not doing a dissertation, you might just have work stress or school stress. So yeah, I wake up at around 7 a.m. I've not been setting an alarm. I wake up at around 7 and I wake up at 7 a.m. Not been doing any alarms or anything. That's kind of just when my body's been waking me up every day at like 7:03. So, and I do a little bit of reading. I didn't film that because it's kind of just my time in the morning to sit in bed and read or just relax. And I don't really get out of bed until around 8. Do my morning yoga, do some journaling, do some planning for the day, and then I do some form of exercise. I've been doing some running, some Pilates. Today I did a run yesterday as well, and sometimes I go with my mum, sometimes I just go alone. Today I went alone. Get back from my run, have a shower, get ready for the day and make my breakfast. I've had the same breakfast now for maybe 7 days in a row. It's so good, and eggs and honey are the only animal products I am still consuming, and I am happy with that. I love eggs and I think they're a really good way to get the protein in, and I put some walnuts on there too, which is delicious. And I got the avocado, healthy fat, the carb in the bread. It's like perfect balanced meal. And I have been sitting in the garden to have it. Only when it's sunny though, of course. It's not always sunny here, but today seems to be a beautiful day. And yeah, that is where we're at. I take a very, very slow morning and I let myself do all of my things I want, all of my hobbies, all of the things I feel like reading, my exercise, my nice breakfast, my yoga. So, and then at around 12, which is around now, I do get to work. So that is the next part of my day. I'm gonna go and get my laptop, do some more planning, do a to-do list, and see what I can do with my day. As promised, here are some of the things I am planning, doing, scheduling. I use this planner. I'll link it in the description if anybody is interested. So I have planned now to work on my dissertation until 3 p.m. and then I'm gonna go on a walk, and then at 4 p.m. I'm gonna keep working on my dissertation until I think around 6:30, and that would mean I've done 5.5 hours of work, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I know if I really focus and I don't go on my phone or anything like that, I can actually get a lot done in 5.5 hours. So there's my plan. I'm hoping if the sun stays out, I can go to the beach for the sunset. I think that would be really nice. Make my dinner, take it with me, go for a swim in the very cold water. That sounds amazing. We'll see though, maybe I won't be able to do that, but I hope at least I can still do something in nature this evening. And yeah, I'm gonna get to work now. Feel pretty tired in this nice warm room. Have some fruits as a snack, though I think this may be gone off. It's a bit too switchy. We'll see. We shall reconvene soon and see where I'm at. It's 4 p.m. I've been doing a dissertation and I have such a bad headache and I just feel like kind of stressed and bad and yeah, I just need a break. So I'm going on a walk. I am just in a little bush, I guess. So quiet here, so calm. I don't feel scared because there's literally just nobody here. So, apart from cows, but they're fine. They're quite nice. Hello, I am in a field on a beautiful walk and hoping my phone does not fall from this log that I'm sat on, but I thought I would take a moment to just sit in nature and listen to the birds. I was definitely feeling quite low energy and tired and just like bad before I came on my walk, but right now I'm feeling a lot better and I think I'll do some meditation. I think a really good practice to have is to take breaks, go in nature, meditate, do breath work, listen to a podcast. That is what I think is like such a valuable thing to do when you're having a break, instead of just scrolling on your phone on social media, because that doesn't really recharge me, you know, it kind of just passes the time. I don't actually feel any better, but now when I go home I'm gonna feel so prepared to do more work. There is a bee sat with me. I just want to take a moment to thank Aura for sponsoring today's video. As you may know, I've been dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety because of university, so this really couldn't have come at a better time. Since I started using Aura, I've noticed I've become a lot more present in my day-to-day life, and I'm just so thankful for this opportunity to have arisen now. It's kind of helped me change my life, and I've noticed I've been prioritising my sleep, prioritising my rest much more. Aura is an all-in-one meditation and sleep app that is used by over 7 million people. It has thousands of meditations, stories, and much more like CBT, life coaching, and breathwork, which are created by hundreds of expert coaches and therapists. I've been using Aura for meditation and breathwork, and I've also been listening to mantras throughout my day, which is something I'd never tried before. I've started doing it, and it's actually really helping me to just feel good. My favourite coach is Tina Jones, and I listen to all her mantras. I love that there's so much variety to choose from, and also the app personalises recommendations for you based on what you already like. You can get started completely free on Aura's website using the link in my description, and the first 500 of you to use my link get a free trial and an exclusive 25% off. Thank you again, Aura. I feel so nice. Okay, I guess I'll go home before it rains because the weather is taking a turn, and I was gonna go to the beach this evening, but I think I'll have more of just a cozy night. I'm gonna make pasta and I'll probably sit on the sofa, have some nice cozy lights on. I would make a fire, but I feel like it's not really cold enough and I don't want to waste anything, so we can pretend there's a fire. Maybe I'll put a fire on the TV, do some more work, relax, put some candles on, be thankful, be present. That is my plan. Let's go. Good morning. I'm feeling really good. I did some cleaning because my parents have been away and they're coming home and I don't want my house to be a tip, you know, when they come back. So I woke up and I did that first. I just did some breath work and it felt so good and I'm so happy. I started my period last night, so I was kind of having cramps and stuff, but I actually feel like I've got so much energy now, so I think I'm gonna try and just go on like a little slow run, like same distance but probably a pace of like 13 minutes a mile. Like, I'm really not gonna pressure myself or anything. I just really feel like going out in the sun in the morning and working my heart a bit, you know. I'm just feeling so grateful for this beautiful home to stay in while I enter this sort of new period in my life where I'm trying new things, and grateful for the birds who I love to listen to, and the sun for coming out even though it was meant to rain all day today, and grateful for my body who is about to take me on a run, and grateful for this beautiful drink. My screen time is 2 hours and 10 minutes, which, you know, I want to get it below an hour and a half, I think. I used to have a screen time of like 8 hours and I realised I was kind of just wasting my whole day on my phone. Now I'm not really drawn to it, but I do spend a lot of time on my laptop, which is kind of not something I can avoid, but at least on my laptop it's actual work stuff, and on my phone it's pretty much just social media, so I'm gonna try and keep that down. But yeah, it's Monday morning, it's 9:16 a.m. Gonna go on a run quickly before the rain returns and shower and start my day. Yeah, I just feel so happy and so different to how I did only like a week and a half ago. I feel just amazing, and my mind was so cloudy not too long ago, and I just think eating well, meditation, exercise, sleeping well, seeing nature have all just helped me so much. And I understand those things can be so inaccessible, you know, if you don't live in the countryside or you don't have the money to buy like avocados every day, because an avocado costs £1, you know. Eggs are expensive, bread is expensive. If you don't have the time to work out every day or the energy because you're busy doing work to support yourself, that is so understandable. So I think if you are trying your best, that is what matters, and you still deserve to be kind to yourself, even if your productive day or your work day or you trying your hardest isn't the same as what my trying my hardest looks like. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess I just mean that I used to watch videos of people being the way I'm being now, and I wouldn't feel jealous, but I'd kind of feel this sort of like, well, you've got all this time and all these resources to do this and I don't, and it's not fair and I can't do that. So I wasn't like hate watching, but I wasn't watching for enjoyment. I was kind of watching as a way to bully myself and be like, haha, I can't have that. Yeah, even if all you do today is take an extra 5 minutes in your morning to just breathe and think about something you're grateful for, then that is so good and that is enough. You don't have to dedicate a whole morning to yourself like I am, because I know it's quite excessive and most people don't have time to do that, but I'm trying my best and this is what it looks like for me. I'm trying to figure out a routine that is working, and if that means I have to work for 8 hours and not finish working until 9 p.m, it's okay, because I get my morning and that is like what I need. Anyway, I have to go because it is going to rain, but yeah, I wish I could ramble longer, but this video is probably really long and I'm probably not making much sense, so here before it's too long, but I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me, and I hope I've given some inspiration to some things you can do to look after yourself or spend your free time doing that are productive or proactive or just good for you. And yeah, I hope everyone looks after themselves this week. Let me know how you are. I hope we're well. I'm thankful to be here and everyone that is here with me, so I will continue working on my dissertation, probably make some videos about that, and I will see you next week.